Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Phoebe Nubisi here, and in this video we will do the fourth demo of Copilot Cowork. In this video it will be all about scheduling some prompt where the tasks that you do routinely every day repetitively, you don't have to always ask the same thing to Copilot Cowork, but you can ask it to create a recurring daily briefing routine for you. For example, instead of doing it every morning. So we have a first prompt that we will ask Copilot to do for us, that every day at 8 a.m. for example, I want you to prepare a daily work briefing for me so I know what I should do and focus on my meetings, what needs my attention, what blockers exist, and which follow-ups I should send. Let's do this first one. Let's go to Chrome. Let's go to our Microsoft 365 Copilot. Let's create a new session. Make sure you always select the right mode that you want to use on the top right. So I will paste my prompt. If you click on show more, for example, on automate, you will see some things like Monday email review, set up a weekly Monday review of external emails with draft, auto draft your Monday Teams emails, stuff like that. What we want to do is a little bit different. So let's run our prompt. So on our context, what we do have, we have a calendar with a lot of meetings, we have recent emails, we have some briefings, we have some top priorities, we have a lot of things that it will use. Now it says daily work briefing, prepare a daily work for the day ahead, put together today's meeting. Yes, each schedule runs open in a new session. So it is asking me to activate and run it. Yes, we will do it now. So it's activated. It will do every morning. It says done. I will prepare you daily work briefing. So it's doing it for now, and then it will schedule for later. So this one is scheduled. So this is the plan. It's gathering the context on Microsoft 365 context. It will prioritize and classify the items, and it will generate the briefing for me. So on this case, for example, you can see the schedule, the occurrence and time. We have it every day, every week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 8 a.m. So it's every weekday at 8 a.m. And then it will make us a briefing content. And then after that, we want to follow up the draft messages, and we want the task management. So if I click again on it, you can make it run on the same session or on a new session each time. On our case, we set a new session. So what it does, like I said, the messages that needs our attention, the blockers, organize the briefing. What I need to add here that I did not add, I will add some point. So it's giving me some suggestion. So what I will add here, modify the previous daily work briefing and in addition to that, use my Microsoft 365 context to summarize the today's meeting. Follow-ups are all files I should review, top trees, priorities, posted blockers, draft responses I'm missing. So we are adding more tasks because this one was kind of limited. It was taking the follow-ups, recommended follow-ups, but it didn't have the draft. And it didn't have the priorities, the files I should review. It has paused it itself. And it added it as a skill and plugin. I will turn it on again. For some reason, it went in pause. For the files to review, for example, it says Tron already prepared set of files for June 16. It lists all of the files that I have. Top 3 priority of today is asking me to resolve the 4 operational decisions, to take action on my DevOps production deployment. It's been waiting since yesterday for me to approve so it can release, get ahead of quality escalation. Posted blockers is giving it to me, and it drafted the responses for me to Hannah. So you see the previous version of our daily briefing is asked me, do you want to draft the reply to Hannah? And the Azure DevOps approval, I'm like, this is too much. You need to do it yourself without me asking again. So that's another way to automate it. So this time is taking the step ahead and making the draft already and everything. Yeah. So it's asking me if I want to send now the draft to Anna and open the Azure DevOps approval, or refine either draft first. So let's say yes to each of them one by one. So right here, it makes the briefing, it drafts the email, it sends it, it takes action. Guys, this is amazing. It's asking me for the supplier, expedite shipping, Athena supplier plus 4% unit cost. Adjust the production schedule to prioritize line A. So it's helping me to make some decision with some suggestion. So it draft the email again for me. Yes. So it's asking me to always allow. I'll approve once, approve to any recipient. I always allow send email with attachment. I will say approve once because I always want me to approve it. If not, it can send any email and we are like, what happens? So it says the draft A is sent. Now the second item, the Azure DevOps approval. Let me pull up the notification. The Azure DevOps approval, this one I can't action for you. The deploy to production approval lines lives on Azure DevOps portal, which I'm not able to sign into or click through. You will need to approve it there directly, and it has the link for me. This is amazing. So it knows what happens, but it cannot access it for me. I guess I will do it later. But guys, I wanted to show you this new prompt where you can schedule the automation of some actions, and you can ask it to draft the follow-up questions for you. Schedule prompts are powerful because they turn Cowork from one-time helper into a repeatable routine. But I will still keep approval gates. Like you saw, it was asking me if I want to allow once to approve, or to approve each time, or to always approve any email of our domain. But to be in the secure gate, I will always keep approval gates for anything that change the word: sending, posting, scheduling, or modifying files. Always approve before you take action. All right, thank you, and see you on the next video. Ciao.